also have to get their rep as well. And so good to see him out here making plays.
Like we said,
the winner side of things.
Artist formerly known as Cashmere coming up and literally running everybody's pockets. Going through the East Coast, going all the way up to Tri-State, and now going to the West Coast in Cali and doing the same thing, and just continues that. One of the things that I've noticed also that Cashmere does, Sean does better than probably any other Falcon usually, is his ability to somehow find short hop neutral air from ledge and get away from that. Because Captain Falcon's not that great from ledge. It's jump or a defensive option, unless he decides to jump up with maybe an up air. But usually that's pretty debatable. You have to find a way to mix that up, though, because you're looking at Samus with Morph Bomb and a free reaction, because once Morph Bomb's out, Teaser's not pressing a button until he sees you either get hit by it or he sees you jump, and you're taking charge shot or a fair to the face every time.
Yeah, and I think, as you said, you know, Samus in itself is already a character that has really good ledge trapping tools. Bomb is sometimes hard to get by. Rolling by Samus is only going to get you grabbed or charge shotted. Jumping is going to get you forward aired, but Teaser takes that to the next level as well.
Yeah, very much so. I like the idea of PS2. I think that's probably where we're going to be stuck, to be honest, for the remainder of this match. Because as Samus, even though you can hide under Smash Bros. Platform, you don't want Captain Falcon that close to you all the time. And for Sean, there's zero world where you give him a Kalos or FD or anything like that. So I think PS2 is our home for this set. As we get into game number 1, the last of the winner's side to try and get into winner's semis. And my man just walked up and shoulder checked him.
Yeah, he's like, you know what, I've had enough of you. Already. Bounty Hunter on Bounty Hunter action, so let's go ahead and get into it. Who's gonna complete the bounty? It's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith all over. Who's completing this bounty? We're gonna find out. But as the bounty starts, I mean, it's really all on the side of Samus. As Teaser starting off pretty hot.
You know, before that moment, I never thought of Captain Falcon as Brad Pitt. Now I can't unsee it.
Now you can't unsee it, bro.
Well, he's playing. I like what Sean is doing, because normally, you know, running up is pretty much a majority of what you can see out of Captain Falcon. He does it right there, running all the way up on him and sending him back, and he will chase you out there every time. And that was all started up by his conditioning of just walking at him.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's, look, you got to swap the speed up, and Falcon will definitely swap the speed up. Him walking and running are two definitely entirely different speeds. Get that F smash all the way across the stage, but it's not going to be enough. There it is. He's trapping.
Short hop air dodge from ledge is a really good option, but you have to mix it up over time. Up B won't be enough. Screw attack's a very good option, but I can't believe how brave he's been landing in front of Teaser. I don't actually have words for it. Teaser, he did it again. Teaser hasn't had an answer to that so far.
Yeah, I mean, because everyone, you know, you're expecting, when you're getting trapped, you're expecting to try to pick whatever is the safest option. He's like, no, I picked the most unorthodox and it's getting me through. It's not going to be able to live that, though. The air dodge to the platform only getting him up aired, and he had a lot of damage on him as is. So, but he's able to add a lot of damage.
Yep.
About to hit over 100? Almost. Very close.
Pretty much right there. His option coverage has been really good, too. He makes sure as soon as he nares, he immediately fades away with a falling up or a short hop up air to keep it safe. Is he going to catch him at the ledge? Waits for him to get on and goes for the command grab. Teaser doesn't fall yet, but Teaser is struggling to get back on.
Absolutely. Hold on. Teaser, you have free grab right there. Nice little follow-up. Okay. Another free grab. Doesn't actually, getting dunked on right there. Jams, space
NBA jam, actually, though.
Yeah. Slam jam. Dunktastic, but either way, tried to run straight into that. Unfortunately, that's not the way you want, not the charge shot you want to take to the face, but 71% to 152. That means the rage is stacked up for Teaser.
And now he's mixing it up to Teaser, expecting him to go for the air dodge, but he covers him that time. He goes to the ledge with the forward air. Teaser's starting to build this up, and he gets up right in front of him. Late dash attack works too.
Oh, Teaser setting up that ledge one more time. Keeping him kind of trapped over there too. I mean, he has really not been able to do anything but stand up and shield. Everybody gets. Sam, they never jab twice.
No.
Matchup check.
Jab one is the only option.
Matchup check.
Next throw, too, equals a knockout for Samus as well.
100%.
Up throw will be a knockout, so he can't guess incorrectly here. Tries to cover the roll, gets caught on the short hop away, and that was a massively needed stock for Teaser, because he was behind like 100% at one point.
167, and Teaser says, get off my stage real quick. Drops a bomb as well. Oh, he's schmixing.
He is covering literally every option. He wanted a panic air dodge down bad. Jab one, of course, really good at covering that. That nair will take it, and now you're in that last stock situation against Captain Falcon. Something people don't talk about enough, especially against like heavies, is fear factor on last stock. Captain Falcon is one of the most fearful characters to fight in this position.
Absolutely. We might not even get a chance to get him to fight, though. Has not been able to put any damage onto Teaser just yet. Holding on to that ledge for dear life. I'd rather take the bomb than what would have happened if he had got back on the stage, though, so understandably so why he's waiting it out. Teaser, yep, caught him. Don't roll in on me either.
Like I said, ledge trap machine. This is where majority, and he finally reacts to that short hop air dodge from the ledge. Not going to let him get away with that. Does he double jump over it this time? He's been going for it. Yeah, he does go for the jump. Not in position.
He finally gets off the ledge, but I mean, at 187, yeah, I mean, it was game time the entire time over there. I don't think we're getting anything else off of this.
No, the damage was done. The down tilt finds its mark, and Teaser bringing it all the way back after Sean had a really good early strike with the up B off stage, was able to continue to build it up. He was avoiding ledge traps until he wasn't. Once Teaser started to figure that out, he was going from 0 to 60. Every single time he was building up that damage way too quick.
I'm telling you, I need to see ledge hang time because I know that man was stuck. Okay, that man was stuck. Help me.
We'll start calling him Mufasa in a minute. He's going to keep letting him fall. I don't know how he's going to be able to answer back in the second game because the only tactic he had that was kind of mixing it up, not that he's going to go away from the air dodge entirely, but now that kind of trick has been figured out, and it's still Captain Falcon trying to get around Morph Bomb. It's very minimal. He has to try and somehow force center stage control TK. Was there anything that you saw that was working early that kind of disappeared from Sean as the match went on?
I think, like, because his percentage was so high, I don't think he was able to he was allowed to take those same risks that he was doing to get off the ledge earlier.
Yep.
Like, he was doing some pretty unorthodox stuff to get off the ledge at the beginning of the game. Once you're in your last stock at 180, you can't do that no more. Like that, you do it wrong one time, you're getting back aired, you're getting charge shot at whatever. So he had to kind of like take the more passive approach, and I think that was unfortunately the demise up by the end. So he has to do a lot of work very early, very quickly, and avoid being put on that ledge as quickly, as much as he was. So and if he can hold center stage longer, great. If he can get there and put some of that aggression on as Falcon, great. But the way that Teaser's playing, bro, even if he's not ledge trapping, he is making it very hard for you to approach.
Yep. I actually completely forgot about this stage in my considerations for counter picks too, because I figured PS2 would just be all the way. But I forgot about Small Battlefield just cutting out that extra bit, and that spike comes through. Another early lead. He has to keep it this time though, but that is definitely a good mark.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, even though like this is the thing about playing against Samus, that even if Samus has or you have the lead against Samus, you do not want to just allow her to sit on the other side of the stage, because that's free charge shot charging, and that's just free setup as well. I haven't really seen too many missiles coming out from him, but he doesn't really need it because it's been all charge shot and Samus bombs.
I think it's because of the burst range of Captain Falcon. Like, a missile has a decent amount of startup, and usually it's pretty good off stage. But I think charge shot just does what you want, and only 21% taken right there. That was actually very good. Up tilt's going to be dodged, of course, and he tries to cover him on his way back in, but Sean needs to find a way to continue to build up on the ledge traps the same way Teaser was before.
100%, but hold on. All right, trying to maybe expecting the air dodge there. I do like the fact that Sean is trying to retreat back to the stage well before Teaser does, because you don't want to put yourself at the ledge for no reason against Teaser, who has obviously shown that his ledge trapping is absolutely on 10 right now.
Samus is one of the few characters that can avoid getting air dodge red, because all Captain Falcons, they just want you to air dodge. But you have tether recovery, you have Morph Bomb stall, and you have a decent vertical. So there's good ways to get around that. Good tech to get back on with that side B though. Is he gonna close it on with the bear? Yes, he does.
All right, and that is going. Yeah, that's how you do it. Gonna now hold this lead, Teaser. Okay. He want to go drop the knee on him. That would have been too crazy.
So Samus probably wouldn't have died, but in my heart, I wanted it to happen.
All right. Teaser with the dash attack right there. Wait a minute. From Sean, but I'm going to eat that dash attack, obviously. But here we go. 85. Tried to drop the down smash from him. That might have actually taken the stock.
I like the idea, too. Strong. He ain't never gone for that before that moment. So it's a good idea to try and mix it up a ledge. Good patience. Not going to budge in front of that charge shot.
He's going low for it, yep. Very understandable why he would go that low. But, hey, because Falcon doesn't want to really fully challenge you down there without trying to challenge you with an up B, because if he misses, then, it's going to be easy. Potential spike for Teaser, or just an easy setup at the ledge.
The Rising Fair is going to get back on. Actually, pulling the trigger on the second jump. Command grab is going to go and get him. No. That's why he's succeeding. However, he went for that same thing last time, and Sean didn't pull the trigger on it. He let him recover safely with the tether grab last time, unchecked. That time he knew, you're too far away. You've been hovering away from me this entire game, never air dodging, never going right towards me as I fell. So I know for a fact you're going to try and do it again.
All right, so what does Teaser have to do now this time around? Well, actually, honestly, it's just he has to get back to being able to play his game. There really is no other breakdown for it other than, can Teaser play his game or not? Yep. And I don't think he was able to play his game in this match against Sean. So might have to go back to the drawing board and figure out just how, he can open Sean up.
Like, if you look at the graph, chalk it up to, was he ledge trapping? Yes, W. Was he not ledge trapping? No, L. And that's pretty much what's going to happen every single time, because Sean was able to just kind of run rampant that game. So he's definitely taking a second to try to figure this out. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if PS2 got taken out of the picture. Like, I figured that would have been an instant go back to. I'm not sure if DSR is on here or not, so that could also be another thing, because he won last on PS2, so that might not actually be on the table if that's a part of it.
I think Teaser has no issue with the platform, though. So, I think in a situation where, like, maybe you were playing against a slower character, FD would be, key. Like, I'm going to hold all this space in front of me, but Falcon kind of quick, so.
I get the logic behind Battlefield 2. It opens up a couple. For one, it opens up better up air strings to occasionally find a screw attack off the top. Two, it does mix up the options you have to land. I feel like center stage was too guaranteed for Sean, like you were saying at the start of the last one. He's got to fight for center stage control. Not at least here. A, he can mix it up. B, you can up B to that platform and use that as a get off me tool now.
Right. Speaking of up being, get off me. That's one of the things that we didn't really get to see Teeter do much in this match up yet, which is kind of insane, because when I watched him against Esan, that was like 90% of his damage. A lot of up Bs out of shields. Yep. Speaking of, bro, he's having a hard time getting back to the ledge himself. Falcon threatening a lot of space, but can only go so far without, trying to have to come back for that recovery. There we go, more up Bs out of shield.
Yeah, I think maybe part of it might be the fact, like, with Pikachu quick attack, they land on you, boom, hit him. But with Sean, he was walking earlier, so like he's gonna mix up his movement towards you, and I think he's just trying to avoid getting hit. But now I think he's see right there. He's trying to. I think he's trying to get a preemptive defensive option out of Teaser to get the punish. And that back air is gonna find its mark. Only 59%.
I mean, that's a great start for him right there. But can he actually hold this lead? Because I feel like someone's always getting the lead pretty early, and then the other person brings it back. There hasn't really been a hard two-stock lead yet.
Yep.
So.
Actually, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Like, that one of them has held the lead and then kind of built it off. And Sean had a really good lead game, too. And then he got ledge strapped to oblivion. But he's also taking the hit on Morphbomb, I've noticed, while fading back. And I think it's kind of tripping up Teaser. He's going to have to send Charge Shot out there at some point to make him not do that.
Speaking of Charge Shot, trying to drop a couple of those at the ledge, but yeah, Sean doing, as I said, doing a really good job, at least staying away from the ledge. You see how quickly he's willing to double jump over Teaser. He's willing just to get out of the situation, put himself maybe in a bad spot over him, but not at the ledge.
Oh, good dodge by that. I'll take that jab every time. I'll take the jab over the Charge Shot every single day of the week. Well, at this point, gonna get back on with the nair. The cross-up nair does get him at least back on the stage.
Oh, you really dropping the second jab, bro.
He heard you say earlier, it's like, no.
No, we did that.
You know what's crazy? Ever since he started doing it,
it's not hit. Yeah, it's not hit, bro. All right. Yeah, we need some more of that. It's always jab pivot grab. That's the real one. That's the real jab follow up.
Yeah. I will say though, there are some windows where jab 2 does lead to a tech chase, but he's on the ledge. So I'm curious as to why he's doing that. Maybe he's just trying to trip him up to condition a grab later.
Yeah.
But so far, starting to build back up. Charge shots just kind of as a bait, getting the anti-air. He's starting to condition Sean. He caught the jump, so he's got to take this air too. This is starting to build up actually much better. It's looking very similar to that game 1 again.
Okay. Trying to get that up air. Wait a minute. No, not much rocking. I like that idea just in case he stood up and tried to shield. Would have been it. I think that actually would have taken stock. Good tech too.
Hey, you gotta be reactive on that every time. You have not the greatest recovery in the world. Morphball instantly buffered with the roll to get away from there. Up air won't be enough just either. Is he gonna find him with that nair off stage? No. Morphball stalled, so make sure he gets around that.
I think that, well, you know what? Honestly, the shield flashing makes sense right there because Teaser has been coming off the ledge pretty aggressively. So maybe you're trying to bait something out and get Teaser to come off the ledge and then get the parry punish, but not gonna get it yet. Now back at this is how Teaser gets W's right here. You're at the ledge, I'm winning.
And he finally adjusted. He kept letting him take the Morphball hit to reset and be fine, but he put 2 out. But the up B does answer right back. Very close game. Honestly, this one matters so much because counter pick advantage is going to be a big factor in this game. I think this one is one of those potential sets that goes to game 5, and you can't be the one to throw game 3 right now.
Ooh. All right, hold on. Trying to put just a little bit of pressure onto him, but may not be finding it.
He's kind of making him second guess his approach a bit now. Well, never mind. As I say that, he puts on 65. Never mind. He just needed that one moment.
Oh, okay. Just coming right back in there, not wasting any time.
That is a move that's kind of taken out of the equation, too, in Raptor Boost. I will absolutely agree with that, too. You go high, you take back air, you don't get spiked. You absolutely take the damage on stage.
Wait a minute. All right, getting the forward air. Speaking of damage on stage right now, Teaser starting to fight back a little bit. 47. Oh, good grab right there. And tried to get the read, but yeah, good air dodge from Sean to get through. 78. Teaser definitely bringing this one back on this last stock.
Yeah, Teaser got way more aggressive, willing to box along with him, too, getting way more up airs. Charge shot coming through, just trying to check him, but he catches him on the charge. Can he close it out? Going out there for the bear? No, just going to wait for him to get back on stage. Misses the reactive roll and gets put there himself.
Okay, yeah, he is trying to force some options out, man. Just the flashing the charge shot to be like, jump over this, and then trying to cover that. Oop, good neutral. He is way out of there. Is going to get around that first bomb, but in the jump through, okay.
After all of that, he's still not gone. Never mind, he's not gone yet. Sean still holding on. Crowd getting into it right now. Goes for the down smash. The back won't be enough yet either, TK.
Ah! Okay, neither one of them. I don't know how we're still alive right now. The next hit should definitely be it.
Oh my God, he baits him out on the get-up attack. He popped up as if he won the whole damn thing, but that was such a stressful fight to get through that. Well done from Teaser, but oh my God, the amount of fear that's sitting in the both of their hearts to not make a mistake at the end had to have been through the roof. They were playing so patient. I cannot believe it got that close at the end, but well done to get that game 3.
I'm never a fan of a mid-set pop-off, though. Just, it's always funny, too, so, because, like, you know, he got the W, so, yeah, Ben Smashville. It's like, yo, chill out, bro. Oh, man.
I was wondering, I looked over at you, and all I see is, like, the side eye with the smirk, like, man, come on.
Come on, bro. Let's get the set first, bro. Let's get the set.
I get it because of how intense that was, but you're right, because, like,
at least not a pop-off like that. Like, I'm, you know,
it's like, yes,
yeah,
yes. Not winning the whole thing, but still, Teaser did win a very important game in the fact that that was game 3. That does give him counterpick advantage for the remainder of the set. Well, I feel like that's the type of stuff that'll ignite the other player. Sean is not the type of person to let you disrespect him on stage and not pay you back for it, especially with how good Captain Falcon is. Let's see if he can respond back.
All right, man. Now, hopefully, maybe the mid-set pop-off is the power-up, because I know, look, pop-off seems to take a lot of energy. I've learned from HBox passing out multiple times that genuinely, like, yeah, that is the expansive energy. That's a magic burst of energy, though.
Yep.
So, you know, hopefully that's not what happened to him, and that's not kind of hyping him up. But here we are into the 4th game. Teaser got that W in a very intense game, for sure.
Yep. And the Art of Pop-Off is a new video we'll be looking forward to in another week or so. But that's could be a free dare. Good patience from Teaser. Definitely expecting him to go for that down air. You air dodge back out. You have to go for an aggressive option to get back on. Gets away from it though, and he does catch the short hop, so he's going to be forced. Yeah, you have to air dodge. That could have been a fair that dragged him back off stage 2 and continue that ledge trap.
Man.
I don't even, like, what? So from the success that Sean had before, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was able to bring it back, but he had a couple of passive moments that he kind of, I feel like he second-guessed himself. Is there something that you see at all that Teaser's like leaving obvious he can try to break through? Or is it just at this point, just making sure he fights for center stage control the same way he was before?
It's all center stage control. I don't think Teaser's really leaving any holes that are like super exploitable. Look at this. Finally gets off the ledge. I mean, he took four morph bombs right there to actually finally get off the ledge. But Teaser, it's the thing about the other option. I do like the fact that Sean is willing to take the weaker option, because a lot of people are just like, oh, damage, I need to avoid it. And then you end up losing your stock by the option that's behind the morph bomb. And I think he's definitely taking the better part of the trade. You just, in this game, sometimes you have to leverage a little damn percentage.
Exactly. And now we're, oh, wow, that is not what I expected. I was going to say we are pretty much at up throw percentages, near that for Samus at least, but definitely for the KO throw onto Captain Falcon. But wake up, down tilt, very aggressive, a little bit uncharacteristic at some windows, but I like it because you have to tempo shift at this point.
Yep. Oh, okay. That should be good. Yeah, caught him at the edge. You know, people are always a little afraid of Falcon at the edge because, you know, you don't want to get hit with that that falling up air or nair until whatever else he can get off that. So that's when you start seeing the Falcon dives come through. Going to get some good damage right here. Okay, 48 just like that.
Yeah, building it up pretty quickly, too. Rapid jab on the ledge. Go ahead, cover that. Wow, actually, his advantage is going off, trying to go for the up B, get a stall out with that morph bomb, getting that free guaranteed punish, of course, as he lands, decent amount of end lag.
I do like Teaser's usage of his up airs, though, to like challenge. Cause, like, again, that's the mix. I'm forcing people either in shield, or I'm forcing people to have to think they need to jump over this charge shot. So parenthetically trying to beat out that jump is really working out in Teaser's favor. Oh, okay, luckily onto the right side instead of the left. That would have been probably would have been stock if he got kicked straight out to the blast zone on the left side.
Yeah, take that hit every time. I wouldn't be surprised if Sean decides to turn it around in the future to mix it up so he gets the timing when he tries to go for a neutral get up instead. But right now, no fair. And once again, wake up down tilt, not respected.
Not respected at all. 145 to 109, a lot of damage. Teaser, point blank shot right there.
All right, I thought I was seeing things, by the way. I just noticed somebody in the camera down in the right corner has been doing the animation of Samus' shot every single time they do it. But yeah, I see you. But right now, the up throw is not going to be able to find a knockout off the top. Pretty close, but the up air does find its mark.
All right, this is some good damage that he already has on to Sean, though, so should be able to take this with quite a bit of moves. Back air, neutral air close enough to the edge. Dash attack is really good, too. And that's just immediately going for it. Okay.
Sean is trying to play safe on burst, but that up B on the platform especially, absolutely not.
So Teaser now being the one at the edge. Not as crazy of a ledge trap game from Samus from Captain Falcon to Samus as Samus to Captain Falcon, but.
And now the cheers in the crowd are starting to pick up. Remember, this could be a trip to the losing side of bracket for Sean if he can't figure it out. But you already know, Georgia's getting into it, trying to back him up. They want it to finish 3-1 right now.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I thought Sean was going to get a little saucy with that one, but couldn't get anything else off of that one punish of the missed up B.
Yeah, you can't, like, every small moment you get to get punishes on Teaser, you have to take advantage of. Reward on hit has to be maximized against Samus to an absurd degree, almost surgical. Because if you let Teaser reset, you're constantly playing that approach game. Good delay, by the way, getting up in front of that. However, it doesn't matter. He took another one to the face, and it's only building, TK.
Okay, hold on. Oh, ooh. Getting caught. That's a jump.
Yeah, he burned the double jump. He's got to go low. That trade works every time. And that early pop off working out later. And he burned so much on the other one, but it doesn't matter. Teaser, yet another Georgia rep, getting himself into winner's side of top 8. Day 3 here at Dreamhack Atlanta, holding it down for the hometown. And honestly, not too surprised with the way that they play, man. I think that 404 has been contender, if not the best local, pretty much in the world. And they continue to show exactly why they are so dangerous as people come into their house and try and take their money. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, no, their O2ers are even dangerous over there at 404, so you got to really watch out for that place. I think I get it now with Teaser and his pop-offs, okay?
Yep.
The second game was the climax pop-off, right? That was like the climax of a movie, you know? And then there's like another 20 minutes in the movie, and now we're just at the end credits and just the one single fist bump. There we go. Fist bump ended the set. Puts himself into the top 8. I know Teaser's feeling good. He already had some pretty big W's under his belt, and now even bigger one, and potentially even more big W's if he's able to play well tomorrow. So good stuff.
Yeah, and reminder, that is 2 Georgia reps, not even named Cola. That is Jazzo and Teaser, both in the winner's side of bracket. That shows the depth that they have. But that's both going to be having to go up against the 2 different Snake players who've been able to get to that point prior to that so they could get all the way up there. But